All right, everybody. So we're back at it with the locks, honey. It's been a while, yes. So, this is my son, and this is his lock journey. And he is learning a lot about locks because I'm going to tell you, it seems like the youth nowadays really don't understand the journey, the lock journey. You know, back, back in the day, we had to start from what they call the ugly phase. Now we have all of these tools. We have the lock machine. Locks have just become so very diverse and universal in the ways that you can create them. So, you know, things change. And I found myself having to not be one of those generations before to where they look down on the generation after them, right? Because we have a lot of people that do that, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm so glad that I was able to experience the lock journey authentically. Not even really authentically, because I feel like freeform is more authentic. Okay, but just the whole lock experience for the years in which that I had them, but also being able to step into another portal to where the world of locks has really expanded, and I get to experience that through my son. Okay, so this is my technique on how I do the locks. A friend of mine actually showed me this technique because one thing that I used to kind of struggle with doing my son's hair, I would twist it. We would put all that work into it, and then in like 3 days, it's like he never got it retwisted. Right? So I was just like, you know what? We need something a little more durable. For the summertime, while he was out of school, he just wanted his hair to rest. So after he went to a loctician that his dad took him to, and she educated him on some things and how to take care of his locks, he gave his hair a break. So he hasn't had his hair done in like 2 months, but we did go in and did a little thing to his roots. Okay, because I wanted him to see what happens, when he's not necessarily consistent in getting his hair done. The locks begin to kind of like knot together. You have to pull things apart at the root. You understand what I'm saying? So, he's been exploring and he's been discovering. I really, as much as I want to be on his ass, I'm just like, I can't, because I don't want to mess up his journey. You understand what I'm saying? And it's his journey. It's his hair. I must respect it. So even though I'm just like, we should do this, we should do that, things should be like this, things should be like that, the choice is his. And I'm always trying to help with him practicing his choices. So if I'm going to help him with practicing his choices, I cannot interfere with them, but I can give him something to think about. I can do that. So it just felt real good. It just felt real good. I love locks. I love touching them. I love doing them. And my son, he's also on the spectrum of autism. So what I have noticed is that it is very important for him to keep his hair done. It does something to him mentally, and it helps his self-esteem. And I tried to tell him, I'm just like, son, you're gonna have locks, you're gonna have hair, you're gonna have to take care of it. I'm really encouraging in the field, in the department of self-love and self-care. I think it's very important to teach him that. I've been teaching him that for years. As he gets older, it's like he requires more because he's going through more within his body. We first started off with just needing to wash up in the shower and not stand in the back of the shower, right? Now, as he gets older, it's vitamins, It's showering, it's going to the gym, having some type of activity to be able to work that body. Okay, so he's going to school. There are things that he needs for school. You know, he requires social support, you know, when he goes out to school, encouragement with him wanting to do good with his grades and stuff like that. You know, because he's a teenager, he wants clothes, he wants shoes. You know, he has some fronts. One time he got his ear pierced, he wanted his earrings, he wanted his necklace. You know, so it's like, okay. And so now he has hair, because I show him in the ways to where it's beneficial, and it's nice to have individuals around who support your self-love and self-care, meaning that they know how important it is to have for themselves as well. Okay, so yeah, you know, it's all like a learning experience, but it just felt so very, very good. And this new technique, like I said, my friend showed me, and I mean, I did these a while ago. I made this video a while ago. I think it's about a month ago I made this video, and his hair still looks good. You know, it looks like it still has some time before it you know, it starts to coil. The octopus legs just kind of start to get out of control there, or think for themselves, we should say, right? Because octopus have brains in their legs. all right. So I'm back at it, and I love it. It feels great. All right, we're just gonna finish out the rest of the video. It's not much further for me to go. I believe I have about 2 more minutes. So we're gonna wrap it up there. Until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.